spend much time on Facebook.
We live in an interesting time right now, especially if you live in America, which for the past 4 years has looked like what Blighttown probably smells like, all culminating in a sea of petty political and social bullshit that would make even the great mighty poo look like a small stain on your otherwise pristine toilet bowl. Thankfully, at least one problem has been solved so far, or not depending on your political ideas, but I'm pretty sure that problem being solved either had very little or nothing to do with the Comey rule, which couldn't have possibly come out at a worse time. I mean, I get it. It was an important story to tell and it was gonna happen eventually. But did you really have to show it during the middle of one of the most turbulent and stressful years in modern memory? And not just that, but right before an extremely important and divisive election? Come on! So yeah, not the best time to release a topic about a divisive FBI official and a hot take on a divisive president. But I digress. We're here to talk about the show. Is it good? Well, let's find out!
Really looking forward to working with you. Let's take a picture.
The show has kind of a weird structure. It's only 2 episodes, but those 2 episodes are both 2 hours long. So it's kind of a commitment. Yet both those episodes are actually pretty good. They each focus on one major point and challenge in Comey's life. The first episode is all about the FBI's search into Hillary Clinton's emails. The second episode is all about his interactions with Trump and the Russia scandal, and golden showers. Lots and lots of talk about golden showers. I swear, if I had $1 for every time Brendan Gleeson playing Donald Trump said, "golden shower," I'd be as rich as Brendan Gleeson playing Donald Trump. The cast of the show is really good, and the actors actually look like their real-life counterparts. Most of them, at least. Here's the deal with this show. In other biopics, I usually feel this sense of detachment from the events going on. Usually they tell the story of a character who's already dead or not well known. Yet with this show, all the characters are still very much alive and very well known. So it kind of throws you off for a second, seeing the events that only occurred a few years ago being dramatized like this. It's kind of like if someone made a dystopian recreation of the COVID pandemic in a movie. Oh wait. The show does try to remain as unbiased as possible, but it still ends up displaying what side it's on pretty intensely in some cases. For example, President Trump is almost entirely shown as a villain, along with the different controversial actions he takes. And with that, you'd expect there to be a large portion of its potential audience to feel alienated, right? Congratulations, you're correct. The show's Rotten Tomato page is filled with hot takes about how this is leftist propaganda meant to hurt the president and help Biden, which I highly doubt a poorly marketed controversial piece of Emmy bait could somehow sway the results of a nationwide election. I mean, Biden did win, so maybe it helped, I don't know. They really did do a good job with making Comey an interesting and sympathetic character. I remember that before the 2016 election, everybody hated him for the email thing, but this show reveals that he was just screwed no matter what he did. I really loved the acting too, especially from Jeff Daniels and Brendan Gleeson. The acting of the other characters were also pretty good. I also liked how the show used news clips and videos from the time to provide more context for the scenes that the show was unable to produce. It was a fun little way of doing it. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this show. Oh wait, one more thing! Jeff Sessions. What happened there? He looks like a 50-year-old man with old person makeup on. Oh wait, that is a 50-year-old man with old person makeup on? Well, it still looks like shit.
I expect loyalty.
The Comey rule was a good and interesting look into a prominent and divisive figure from recent memory, shedding new light on the story we already thought we knew. It's filled with good acting, cinematography, and just the right amount of cringe to keep the Redditors happy. I'm going to give this show a B+.